Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you like my new work area. And today I'm going to do a quick video on the W drive. They just released their version 2.0 of the firmware, and they say it supports the 3.5 floppy WAS images. So we're going to test it. Let's see how it goes. Let's start. Right, so let's do a quick recap of what the W drive is to start up with. This is the LCD version of the W drive. This is an old version, and I added several things. I added the little logo here and some feet because I like it to have some feet, but it resembles kind of like an external floppy drive. It's a 3D printed case, and inside is of course the W drive itself. It connects with a cable to the back of any computer. In this case it's an Apple IIc, and it has an adapter, but also can connect directly to 3.5 drives on the Apple IIe and stuff like that. Other thing that it has a selector on the front, so you can select which image of file do you want. It supports WAS formats, IMG, etc. So what you do is you just put an SD card over here, and it will read with the images directly over there, and it will read them. And then you click on the center. Right now, because I took it out, it will give an error, so it has to read it again. You gotta click on the center, and then you select the image that you want. Then let's say I want Alien Downpour, so I just click on WAS and it will select it. Okay, right now I got the 1.0 beta 11 image in there. So again, this is a nice device. It reads, it shows you when it's reading and doing anything on the drive. And what I like about this device, they have a new version, of course. The new version has OLED screen instead of LCD, so it's a lot more readable. I'm gonna work right now on the old one and do the update, and if it goes well, then I'm gonna do the new one, just because I don't want to risk not having one. I love this little device. I like it even more than the floppy EMU. And don't get me wrong, the floppy EMU, it's a nice device too, but on my personal opinion, I like this better because of course it's smaller. I don't like the big bulkiness of these, and also the case for this is too clunky. Another thing is that when you put the case, the connector and the cable gets stuck inside. So if you want to change the cable, like sometimes I gotta connect it to a Macintosh, because this allows you to use as Macintosh emulator or Apple II. You gotta just change the firmware, so it's a pain also, that thing. But also when I want to change the cable to be a longer cable or something like that, I gotta take out the case, and in this one the cable is directly connected on the outside, so you don't have to worry about anything else. So that's one of the clunkiness that I don't like of the floppy EMU, and it's also that you gotta use it sideways, and it's bigger and it's bulkier. So I mean, it's very good, but it's also a little bit more difficult to use for my own way of working. The other thing is that you got to put something on underneath so it doesn't touch anything. So I just put some tape over there. Anyway, they also have different things to connect to the back of an Apple IIc. So it's like it recognizes that as an internal drive for some programs. So it has all these little cables and adapters that I'm not going to go through today. Today we're just going to go ahead and update the firmware, and I'm just going to show you also some of the things that you can do with it. I'm used to call them Keibu HK. It's a Hong Kong company or guys that do this, but I think recently they changed their name, and of course their website also is called MFA2 Lab. mfa2lab.com. I'm going to put a link underneath. And they just put a new website, and they announced the version 2.0 of their firmware over there. So you can go over there and download it. And one of the things that they say that you have to check before do anything is that you gotta check underneath the board to have something specific. So let me open it up. So it's not difficult to open, it's just I don't want to damage anything. So you just pull it out and be careful with the buttons, the 3D printed buttons. You put it on the side and then you just pull it out. And it has to have these two little, let me go closer, these two little things over here. They have to be in the drive, and this is version 1.4, so this has it. So I'm lucky that it does. So that means that it's prepared to support the 3.5 drive images. So that means that I can upgrade it. If you don't have those two things, then I don't think you should upgrade it, because it won't. I don't think it's going to work. So anyway, let's put it back in its case, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to do it. Just put little buttons in there. And then just put the case like this, and then push it to the back, and it's done. So we know that it has the version that we need. Let's connect it. And I already went to my computer, took out the SD card, put it on my computer, and put on the root of my SD card the new 2.0 firmware version. Okay, so we got left button, right button, select button, and then the reset button over here, just for you guys to be aware. So what I gotta do is I gotta turn it on with the firmware already written. I gotta hold the left and reset together, and then click, I'm sorry, the left and select together, and then click reset to update the firmware. So let's do that. I'm gonna turn on the computer. Let me just put this a little bit more so you can see the screen. Here we go. So I'm gonna do these two. Maybe I gotta push them while I turn it on. Okay. And then click over here. Oh, no, I think I did it wrong. There. There it is. Oh, we got version 2.0 beta 0. Oh, let's select total replay. And it says that has SP. Oh, let's do a reset on the computer. Let me get out of here and show you the computer. So here we are. It gave me this when I did a reset. Let's see if it loads. It's not gonna load. Oh, sorry, it is loading, and it's loading total replay already. So there we go. We're there. Let's see something else. Alien Downpour. Oh, so sometimes it does this, and I gotta go on boot. Oh, from it doesn't want to take Alien Downpour. Oh, it doesn't take it. This is weird. Okay, here we go. I was doing it wrong. So it boots, it doesn't recognize anything, so I'm gonna need to select an external floppy, but it's a floppy and I was trying to do smart port. So let's do 7 floppy drive, and it recognizes floppy, and it will boot. There you go. So let me find a 3.5 image and we'll try that. Okay, I just downloaded Prince of Persia and I put it on the SD. Let's try to boot it. So I go ahead and select Prince of Persia. Let's try the same thing. Boot from a floppy, and it is trying to load. Let's see what happens. It looks like it's trying to load, but it doesn't move anything in here, so I'm thinking it's not gonna work. It already took a little bit of time, so let's wait a little bit more, but it just stays like this. Should be appearing something on the screen, so let me see. Reset, and it goes back. Let me see if I can find anything else. I should have something in this other drive. I got Rampage. Rampage was, and it's an 800 floppy was image. Let's try it again. So it's trying to load, but it's not showing anything. Well, this is a beta version anyway, so we cannot expect that everything works right away, but I was hoping it does, but maybe not. Let me try to bring an Apple IIc Plus. Maybe that will work over there. All right, we got an Apple IIc Plus now connected. Let's try it again. I got selected the Rampage. Oh, I don't have ROM 5X over here, so it's not running. So let's do one other thing that, while we're at it, I want to show that also the on-screen selection on the W drive, that a lot of people don't know about it. So what I do is I'm going to reset it, and I'm going to restart, or turn it off, turn it on, and because I don't have anything in here, let's try it again. Reset. There you go. We got the W drive on-screen selection, and it's the same as selecting files in here, just on the screen. So that's a very nice thing that they have. And here we can find there's Bard's Tale and Rampage. Let's do Bard's Tale, and this is an 800 WAS file. So let's see if it loads. Not loading yet. Well, anyway, this is a great drive anyway. So let's try it again. Let's do the on-screen, and just for you to see, it loads other things. So let's do the Apple II desktop. This is an 800 image file. It's not a WAS file, but it loads. And it counts everything from here. It's trying to read the drive. There's nothing else, and you know, we got that. So it loads. Let's try something else. And I don't know, everything else works, just this one, Alien Downpour. There it is. This is a disk image. So do it again. We got a bunch of games that we can play. Total Replay, Instant Replay, Nox Arcade. There he comes.
Nox Arcade.
Beautiful game. Anyway, just for gigs, let me show you the same thing, you know, just in the other drive. So quickly, I'll just put the other OLED drive, and it's just the same. It looks very nice and very pretty. So there it is. So same things here. You can do it over here on screen. So that's another beautiful thing about the W drive. Just works. And I'm sure they're gonna fix this 3.5 issue. Again, for me it was not a real issue because I wasn't using the WAS files 3.5, but I'm sure they're gonna fix it easy. They've been using it for the Apple II GS, so maybe they didn't have time to test it on the GS. I'm sorry, on the Apple II. Yeah, there's a WAS file. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's accelerated because it's a plus. Well, due to my frustration with the Apple IIc and the IIc Plus, I contacted developers. I'm not gonna call them KBoo HK anymore, but I contacted developers, and thankfully they were very quick responding, and they told me that on the IIc and IIc Plus I think they haven't tested the IIc Plus, and the IIc is not supported right now, but they have tested it in the GS, so they suggested me to try it in a GS. So here's some stock Apple II GS. I think it has 4 megs of RAM and nothing else. I just connected the W drive just directly to composite screen. I'm not gonna, you know, put all my other things right now, just to do this quick test. And let's try this. I think I got selected. No, I don't have anything selected. Let's try Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia 800. And oh, I don't have a keyboard, so I'm going to turn it off and turn it on. It's reading, so hopefully, yep, it's doing something. Yep, it's reading, and it shows some information here too. Yep, there you go. Prince of Persia. Let's try Rampage. Or Bart's Tale. That is also 800. Yep. So yeah, it runs 800K WAS files. See if we can see it's a WAS file. Nice. Okay, I talk about Rampage too much, so let's try to run it. Because now it's a matter of. There's Rampage. And these files I just downloaded from archive.org. Yep, there it is. There was files ready to be played. Well, this is very good. I am very happy with it. And again, I recommend this product a lot. I like it a lot, and now it has become more usable now with the 2GS. I normally use it with the Apple IIc and IIc Plus. Anyway, I think this is all for today. Hope you liked this episode. Please remember to share, like, tell your friends, and subscribe, of course. And please comment a lot. I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.